underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose on the bottom, and then Ebony realized on her shoulder she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Your life," written all over the bag, or "Live your life," written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here she was decked out in clothes prepped to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch to American Eagle and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Underneath it, Underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. There, I point out, it's from the Aerie line, available at American Eagle. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it. "This is unlogical and does not make any sense," Ebony bellowed out into the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrist and mumbled to herself, "Oh my god." End crapfic. Author's note. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document editor thingy, which I copy and pasted, so you can read it here. So here's the, I suppose, My Immortal canon chapter. Author's note. STFU, perhaps get a lift. You suck. Oh, and form now on, it'll be in vacation in England until like August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols. Thanks to everyone who reviled except the perhaps flammed. Folk you 1 MCR rules 666. I woke up in the Norse's off ace on a special gothic coffin. Hairgrid was in the bed opposite me in a coma, cause Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. "Oh my Satan, what happened?" I screamed. Suddenly Volixmort came. He looked less mean than usual. "Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard," I yielded. "Thou hast not killed Vampire yet," he said angrily. Suddenly he started to cry tears of blood selective. "Volixmort, OMFG, what's wrong?" I asked. Suddenly, ... Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding block boxes. Volixmort disappeared. "OMFG, Anobi, you're alive," screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. "What the fuck happened?" I asked them. "Oh my Satan, am I like dead now?" I gasped. "Anobi, you were almost shot," said Sirius. "But the bullet could not kill you since you were form another time." Why would that make sense? It doesn't, but I'm just saying, why would it? "But fangs anyway," said Lucian, holding out his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. "OMFG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you," I gasped. "Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then," said James. "Yeah, he was a spy," Sirius said sadly. "He was really a death dealer." "And he was such a fucking poser too," said Lucian. "He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him." Well, that's the worst crime of all. Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666s. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it. On it when I gasped. Mr. Norris looked up angrily cause he hated goths. "Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco?" I asked gothically. "No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax," said Professor Trevory. "He doesn't know dat you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on." He got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather nightgown. Under that I had on a sexy block leather bra trimmed with block lace. with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets that kinda hooked onto my thong. I'm sorry, but isn't words on the butt like a very prep thing? Like, I don't know, because I'm confused about what's prep and what's goth and what's anything anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's a prep thing. So aren't the goths just like taking that from them? Which is like the opposite of what goths would want to do? I don't know. If you don't get the idea, message me. I'll tell you more. Oh god. I put on a block fishnet top under a block MCR t-shirt, a block leather miniskirt with block lace and congress shoes. I left the hospital's wing with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire. OMFG, let's celebrate, gasped Willow. We can go see Hose of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire. Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves 666, said Hermione. And now she's Hermione again. We opened the con men room door sexily, and then, ... I gasped. ... Draco was there, doing it with Snap. He was wearing a black shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. Yes, because after a teenager is molested, they are going to have a relation with that person, or bang them, whatever. You fucking prep, we all yielded angrily. Yeah, you betrayed us, shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his block gun. No, you don't understand, screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of Snake's. That's not how gay sex works. That's not how gay sex works. Oh my god. Oh my god. No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rogue girl. I ran suicidally to my room. I sexily took a stake out. Inobi, no, screamed Draco, but it was too late. I had slit my wrist with it. Suddenly everything went block again. Sincerely, and a non-author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward. AKA, just a troll with rocks for brains. Wow. Okay. Chapter 40. LOL, someone has taken my account over. Okay. The idiot's note. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Terra wanted to show us. Have a nice day. Author's note. STFU preps get a lift. You suck. Oh, and form now on. I'll be in vocation in England until like we already read that part. Wait, we already read that part. This is the whole chapter again. I think you're alive. Yes. Yeah, okay, so. Okay, so then there's a new idiot's note at the end. Ugh, I know, terrible, but then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfiction ever if not for the fact the writing standards meet the level of a day-old fetus. Oh my god. Alright, chapter 41. So we have 41, 42, 43, we have 4 chapters left. I'm so close. Chapter 41, author's note. To everyone who keps flamin' dis get s lith. I bet you probably Odin know who Jarod Way is. You're probably Al preps and posers. Anyway, someone hacked into me in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm gone on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way, he should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. Raven, you rope girl, have fun in England. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when Is performed with X Block X Tier X. I looked around confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Cause he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR. There was also a gothic block Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing liner and block clothes. On it, it said 1980. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again, I screamed loudly. Suddenly Satan, this is actually Voldemort for photo brief friends. Voldemort was wearing a block leather Jackson. Again, see that picture I brought up earlier. Block tight jeans and fishnet pants. He looked so sexa, I almost had an orgy. OMFG, Nobi, are you okay? He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay for your information, I snapped sexily. OMG, am I did? Cause I remembered I had jumped in front off the bullet from Jam's gun. I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snap. I guess that when I had slit my wrist, I had went back in Tim instead of dying. I knew I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally, as he smoked a cigarette sexily, and smoke came all over his face. You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing. Harry spelt like a hairy man. I know that the real reason I didn't die from the ballot was 'cause I was from the future. What WTF? James almost shot Lucius, I said, Indigo Alley. I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress, Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I know that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Sudden I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. How do you know he was bi? How do you know? What? Unless he was holding hands with both a woman and man and then made out with both of them. Like, there's no other way to know that. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic block Illier, a block Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s. Block Congress shoes and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily like Jerd Way in the Vido for I don't 3 you lick. I don't 3 you lick I did yesterday, and you could see a block tear on his face lick the in that video. I have no idea what the name of that song is. I have no... Okay. Hey, he said all quickly and go fi Kali. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily, cause I did not know him. Why are you angry that you don't know a person? This is dot. Oh my god. This is dot dot dot. Hedwig. Oh my god. Wow. It said Volk Seymour. He used to be in X tier X2, but he had to drop out cause he broke his arm. Hey Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be. LOL, hi Inobi, he answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. How does he know who she is? Oh. I'm like that far from being done. That's a lot, isn't it? That's like, oh my god, I'm probably just over halfway. He was humming Welcome to the Block Prod under his breath. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay? Bye, I said all sexily. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly, lucking at his block nails. OMFG, I can get you back together, I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. Block coot is what we aim for, Sayo, iPod that I could take videos with. Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys. Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him. That's a fair reason to not want to talk to someone. Oh, my wrist hurts. Okay. Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche, he shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. What? How do they know about their future kids? Okay. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samara, Snape agreed. But I know he was lying because it had been his fault James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. I now could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now, Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out, I said, and I started to film them with the iPod. What? You can't just tell two exes to start making out on camera. That's not how that works. I think. I don't know, I'm not good at relationships. Oh, here's the last of the iced tea. This video has been, this is a long video. I think this has been like, because I think I started this one at 12:33, so I think we're almost at like 40 minutes now or something crazy. I'm sorry this one's long, but like I said, I just need to get through this and just finish this. Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as Teed started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched cause they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god, Voldemort, screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's. Hedwig, the owl, has a Glock, which is a type of gun that touched Voldemort. But suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and in came ... Dumbledore and Mr. Norris. Chapter 42. We still have 3 chapters. The Block Parade. Author's note. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think that Snap will be really the same person as Voldemort cause they are both have blood. So that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux. She got one of those right. Harry is really a Horcrux, and he had to kill him. Well, he didn't commit suicide, but you know, Voldemort killed him. So, OMG! I hope Draco and Harry will get together. That will be so schmexy, won't it? If they don't, then JKR. Who calls her JKR? That's just weird. I mean, it's right, but it's just weird. Is homophobic. Well, no. No. Thanks for the help with facts. Medusa, you rogue. I don't know who Medusa is, but great. We are that far. I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more young than he did in the future. No, he just is younger than he is in the future. That's how that works. I'm younger now than I will be in the future. That's just how that is. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. Then why'd you have it on your iPod? What the hell is this anyway? He cackled meanly. I hope he didn't find out that I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ibony, you jerk, Satan said. Yeah, seriously, she was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said defiantly. Be quiet, you two Satanists, Dumbledore cackled. If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Azkaban. That will teach you to copulate in the Great Hall. He changed the song on the iPod to an NSYNC song. Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly chonging. Dumbledore didn't notice. You fucking poser, I muttered. I bet you've never heard of GC, James said. No, I knew what the iPod was chonging into. Morty McFly's Tim Machine. Shut up, Joms, Draco's dad shouted. Yeah, shut up, Snake said preppily. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. I've had enough of you Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore spuriously. Suddenly I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone jump in before it's too late. I jumped into it, but only one otter person jumped in. It was Satan. You dunderheads, screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. He was very wise to call you all dunderheads, that's correct. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin conmen room with Satan. I was wearing a block plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy block MCR corset, and block stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid-back. Hey, cool, where is this? I asked in an emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a Tim machine, I told him. Cool, what's an eye patch? He whimpered. It's something you use to listen to music. I yacked. I yacked. Gee, cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt? He asked in a sexy voice. What? Dirt? Dirt is a 4-letter word. 4-letter word for dirt. I guess sand, I laid confusedly. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same person. Well, you've never asked her that before, so that wouldn't prove that. He asked in his sexy voice. He triumphantly giggled. Suddenly some of my friends walked in. OMG, you're fucking alive, said Ginny. Where did Ginny come from? We're 3 chapters from the end and you're introducing new characters. Said Ginny, wearing a block leather jacket, block baggy pants, and a gothic black from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. 'Cause when a mommy and daddy love each other very much. Konnichiwa, bitch, said Willow. She was wearing a block corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. With it, she was wearing a block leather miniskirt, big block boots, white foundation, block eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and block lipstick. Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo with his red hair. He was wearing a black P?ATD t-shirt and block baggy pants. Hey, who's that, Ibony? Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom, red leather pants with block lace, and black stilettos. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly Satan started to cry. Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly. OMFG, you're from the future. What if you don't like anymore cause we're from different times, he asked. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him. Okay, he said reassuredly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find some things. I gave Diablo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She is wearing gothic block mini dress with depressing block stripes, white and block stripped tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of block. Eleanor. Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? How did Snap get back here? I thought he was in Azerbaijan, I asked sadly. So close. Ebony, I was so worried about you, but I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back because that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her, she was a bad student, Trifle said reassuredly. Brittany's a great student. She saw a trapped teacher being held captive somewhere and let him free. That bitch. Did she also free Hagrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep. Yes, they are on the loose at this school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their con man room, Trevor said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap? I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. OMG, that's terrible, I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone. I have something impotent to do in everyone's day. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara, everyone said. I ran sexily down the stairs into the great hall. while the portraits looked around at me scaredly. There was hardly me one else in the stairs, and enter was an atmosphere of horror. Oh my god, I feel sick. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it. You're gonna call her slutty. You're gonna call her clothing slutty. Which, first off, clothing can't be slutty. It can be revealing, but slutty implies having lots of sex with people who... Point is, shirts can't have sex. And you've been wearing very little clothing yourself, so you should not